The Golden State Warriors are shaking the league with a jaw-dropping trade. Kristaps Porzingis is rumored to be headed to Golden State, joining forces with Steph Curry and Jimmy Butler. But wait, that's not all. Domantas Sabonis just signed a huge deal to bolster the Warriors' frontcourt. Could this be the ultimate power move to dominate the West? With these massive additions, the Warriors might just be unstoppable next season. Don't blink, this story is unfolding fast. Hit that subscribe button and stay locked in for every explosive update. Hey, what's up, everyone? Before we dive into today's absolutely explosive NBA news, do me a quick favor, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't yet, and ring that notification bell so you never miss any breaking updates like this. Drop your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear from you, especially on what you think about these massive Golden State Warriors moves we're about to break down. Alright, buckle up, because the NBA landscape just got rocked. The Golden State Warriors, who've been in the mix but looking to regain their dominant throne, are reportedly pulling off a blockbuster trade to snag the 7'2" Latvian giant Kristaps Porzingis from the Boston Celtics. Yes, you heard that right. Porzingis is a towering presence with the ability to stretch the floor and protect the rim, is about to join forces with none other than Stephen Curry and Jimmy Butler. This trio could very well redefine the power balance in the Western Conference. Now, let's break down what this trade looks like. The Warriors are said to be sending Moses Moody, Buddy Hield, Tracy Jackson-Davis, and young promising forward Guy Santos over to Boston in exchange. That's a hefty package, but if you asked me, it's a price worth paying to secure a player of Porzingis' caliber. Imagine the possibilities here: Porzingis' length, shooting touch, and defensive presence combined with Curry's elite scoring and playmaking, and Butler's relentless toughness and versatility. That's a frontcourt that could dominate inside and out, creating mismatches across the board. But hold on, it gets better. As if that wasn't enough, the Warriors have also locked down a 4-year deal with none other than Domantas Sabonis. That's right, an all-star caliber center known for his exceptional rebounding, passing, and basketball IQ. Sabonis is the kind of player who doesn't just fill the stat sheet, he elevates the entire team's play. Pairing Sabonis with Porzingis gives Golden State a monstrous frontcourt duo, and adding that to Curry and Butler in the backcourt, the Warriors are building a roster that looks absolutely loaded for a championship run. These moves send a clear message: the Warriors are not here to play around. They're here to win, and they want to reclaim their spot atop the NBA hierarchy. So what does this mean for the team dynamic? Well, we're looking at a perfect blend of experience, skill, and size. Curry remains the heart of the offense, the ultimate sharpshooter and floor general. Butler brings that aggressive, competitive edge, a player who thrives in clutch moments and sets the tone defensively. Now, with Porzingis and Sabonis, the Warriors have frontcourt versatility that can switch on defense, protect the rim, and stretch defenses with deadly shooting. This duo also offers flexibility on offense. Sabonis can orchestrate from the high post with his vision and passing, creating open shots for the shooters. Porzingis can stretch the floor with his three-point shooting, pull big men out of the paint, and be a nightmare matchup in the post. Together, they provide spacing and size that can unlock Curry's and Butler's scoring even more. Let's not forget the defensive upgrade. Porzingis is a shot-blocking presence with great timing, and Sabonis is a strong, physical defender who can guard multiple positions. The Warriors' defense could see a significant boost with these additions, addressing one of their weaknesses from recent seasons. Now, what about the players heading to Boston? Moses Moody is a young guard with potential, Buddy Hield is a proven shooter, Tracy Jackson-Davis is a promising big man, and Guy Santos is an exciting talent from overseas. The Celtics are getting assets to build around or trade further, so it's not a one-sided deal. But it's clear the Warriors are going all in this offseason. Speaking of offseason moves, locking down Sabonis on a 4-year deal shows the Warriors' commitment to long-term success. Sabonis had been linked to multiple teams in free agency, but Golden State managed to secure him, which could have major ripple effects across the league. This combination of trades and signings tells us that the Warriors' front office isn't content with just being competitive, they're hungry for a championship. Remember, the NBA is a league of stars, but winning requires the right mix of talent, chemistry, and coaching. The Warriors now have 2 all-stars in Curry and Butler, and 2 high-level big men in Porzingis and Sabonis. Imagine their offensive sets: Curry and Butler creating chaos on the perimeter, Porzingis threatening from the high post and three-point line, Sabonis orchestrating in the paint with his passing. The Warriors could be running one of the most dynamic offenses in the league. And don't sleep on the defensive potential. Porzingis' length alone is a deterrent for opponents driving to the basket, while Sabonis can guard bigger players and switch onto guards when needed. Plus, Jimmy Butler is a lockdown defender in his own right. That's a defensive trio that can match up with any elite team. We also have to think about how the supporting cast fits into this picture. The Warriors still have plenty of young talent and role players who can thrive in this system. Players like Klay Thompson, if healthy, and the young core could benefit greatly from the presence of these new stars. Of course, every big move has risks. Chemistry is key, and adding 2 big personalities like Porzingis and Sabonis to an already talented team requires adjustment. Coaching staff will have their work cut out for them, managing rotations and minutes to maximize this roster's potential. But if anyone can pull it off, it's the Warriors organization, led by the experienced Steve Kerr and supported by a strong front office. Their track record of building championship teams speaks volumes. Looking at the broader NBA picture, this trade shakes up the Western Conference. The Warriors are sending a message to rivals like the Lakers, Clippers, Nuggets, and Suns. The Warriors are back, and they're stacked. With this new lineup, Golden State could be the team to beat. The timing of these moves is interesting too, coming ahead of a season that promises fierce competition. With teams around the league making moves of their own, the Warriors' proactive approach could give them an edge early in the season. Now, what about fan reaction? The Warriors' fanbase has been eager for big moves, and this news will surely energize the community. Porzingis has had some ups and downs, but when healthy, he's a dominant force. Sabonis has been a fan favorite for his hustle and team-first mentality. Imagine the buzz in Chase Center with these 2 big men patrolling the paint alongside Curry's dazzling shooting and Butler's gritty play. It's an exciting time to be a Warriors fan. And let's not overlook the financial implications. The Warriors are managing their salary cap carefully to make these signings and trades happen. That speaks to smart front office work and long-term planning. Looking ahead, we can expect the Warriors to continue tweaking their roster, possibly adding depth or role players to complement their stars. The off-season is far from over, and more surprises could be on the horizon.